host, Kathleen O'Keefe Kanavos, but my friends all call me Kat. So I hope you will too. And this is on New Earth TV. So what I want to talk about tonight is I don't have guests, which I love. I just have you and me. And I want to talk about recurrent dreams because I had two people send in the same type of dream. They don't know each other. They've never met. One came from Quora, one came from an email, and they deal with recurrence. They deal with, well, let me read the dreams to you, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. First of all, let's talk about what a recurring dream is. A recurring dream is a dream that you have over and over and over again. And what that means is your inner self is trying to talk to you, but you're not figuring out what the message is. So it keeps giving you the same message over and over again, maybe a little different, maybe exactly the same. Maybe there's the same people in the dream, or you're in the same place in the dream. But until you get it, until you get the message, your dream's not going to stop. So that is a recurrent dream. And so I'm going to tell you about the first one that came in through Quora. It says, Kathleen, I used to dream repeatedly of walking to school without any socks or shoes on. And that was even after I left elementary school. I don't have the same dream anymore now that I'm 50. But what do you think it meant when I was having it over and over again? And why do you think I'm not having it now? Well, her name is Ronnie. And Ronnie, you figured it out. Whatever it was that was happening in that recurrent dream, you figured it out. And that's why you're not having it now. But usually a dream like that is telling you that you long to go back to a simpler time in life, back when you were in elementary school, going back to a place of learning, when things were easier. Maybe you had a group of girlfriends. You had your parents taking care of you. Your laundry was done. Your meals were cooked. It was so much easier, even though it was school and you had to learn in school. And so the reason you are returning to that time in your life barefoot is because you really needed to be grounded. You needed to ground yourself in this time in your life, in this lifetime, in order to be able to move forward by looking back at what you learned then. If you think about it, everything that we do in this lifetime that's successful is built on something that we learned earlier in our life. Maybe when we were in high school, we met the love of our life. We thought, oh, this is it. This is the person I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. I don't care if I never meet anyone else, right? And then that person met your best friend and took off with your best friend. Your heart was totally broken. You weren't sure you were ever going to survive it, but you did. And you learned how important it was to belong to a group of girlfriends. They helped you through this bad time. Your parents helped you through this bad time. And then you started dating as an adult. And maybe you started seeing the red flags of the same thing happening. And you remembered what you went through in high school. And it helps you to get over what you're going through as an adult. So, in a way, Ronnie, you were kind of going back to your past, to a place of learning. What did you learn in that elementary school? And how is it you needed to be grounded here and now in this time of your life in order to get over whatever your challenge was? But here's the interesting part, the no socks and no shoes. Because then I got another dream. And in this dream, I'm going to call her Linda. Okay? So Linda writes me and says, I'm back at a familiar place that I dreamed of before. But this time, instead of explaining why I had moved on, I was looking for my socks and shoes to leave. Couldn't find them. Kept asking about them, didn't help. So I just put on a pair that fit. They were clean and they were well enough, but they didn't match. That's important. Then I turned, looked for my shoes, same issue. I couldn't find my shoes. Then I found a pair that looked like mine until I tried them on and they didn't fit. Frustration set in, so I went ahead and I put on 2 different styles of shoes, but they fit. And then I walked off and my dream ended. So, Linda, it's really it's a great dream. It shows that you're trying to return to a lifetime that doesn't fit anymore. Those things that helped you through that lifetime no longer fit in this lifetime. Your socks and shoes, they make you comfortable. They allow you to move forward, walk over rough terrain. But what you're finding is by trying to return to your past life, to where you used to be, where you felt comfortable, you're finding that the things that were a comfort to you no longer fit. You're finding your old shoes, but they don't fit. You're finding your old socks. They don't fit either. And you can't put those 2 together. Then you're finding a new set of socks and a new set of shoes, but they don't really match yet. But that doesn't matter, and that's kind of important. They don't match because if you think about it, your left foot is governed by the right side of your brain, and your right foot is governed by the left side of your brain. So you've got right brain, left brain, artistic logic going on. And so finally, when you start to get frustrated, you have a choice. You could walk out of the dream then and not resolve the issue, or you could get really angry and maybe trash your old home, or you did what you did. You put on the shoes and socks that you had there, you made the best of them, and you walked out of the dream into your new future. It didn't matter that they didn't match. That wasn't important. The important thing is you had on your feet, which are connected to your legs, which are responsible for holding you up. They are your structure. They are they are like your stability. You get your stability when you're standing from your legs, which are attached to your feet. Your feet, the way they're flattened, allow you to have that mobility, that stability in order to move forward. So you put on your feet what fits now, but they look really strange to you. Over time, you're going to get used to them, and they're going to morph. They're going to become a matched pair. But what I really liked about your dream, Linda, is how you said, you know what? Forget it. I'm not going to let this hold me back. I am going to just put these socks and shoes on, and I'm going to walk right out of this dream into my future. So that was a great dream. So for those of you who are having dreams and you really can't figure out what they're saying to you, you can go to my website, KathleenO'KeefeCanvas.com, or the Queen of Dreams, and you can send me your dream. Just send it to me in an email. I will read it on air. I'll change your name so that I don't embarrass you. And then I'll blog these and I'll put them on Pathos and Biz Catalyst 360 magazine, share them all over my websites, and they are on my Kat Kanavos show right now because this is live streaming. Later tonight at 6 o'clock, I will be on Dreaming Healing on Dream Vision 7 Radio Network, and you can call in to that show. I will share the information at the time of that show. You can call in with your dreams because it's an hour long. I have more time to work with callers calling in. So send me your dreams. And remember, everybody dreams, but some dreams save lives, and your dreams can guide your life. Until next time, sweet dreams. Good night, everyone.